Hey everybody, Graham here from therecordingrevolution.com. Hope your week is going so fantastically. Got another video tutorial for you today. I want to look at how to crush the drums a little bit. I've done videos on parallel compression and how you can use like really crushing, slamming compression of your drums alongside your natural drums. Kind of blend the two and you get more fatness in your drum kit. But what I'm talking about today is just really crushing the crud out of your drums or getting that effect for part of a song, just for more of an aggressive sound, maybe for a few bars. And this kind of is born out of necessity. You'll find a lot of times when you're mixing, and maybe you already have, where you're thinking in your head, man, if I could just get the drums to do this for a few bars, you got to find a way to make that happen. And just recently that happened to me and some of the guys. We were at the Simply Recording Academy doing a workshop on recording and mixing with a bunch of guys in Nashville. Joe Gilder over at Home Studio Corner and myself were teaching that, and it was a ton of fun. And we were recording and mixing the band Manic Bloom, and they came in for a day, let us record a song, and we spent the whole day recording, the second day mixing. And in the mixing day, we got to a part of the bridge of their song where it has this awesome breakdown, really cool, massive gang vocals, and the drums kind of go to a really awesome, simple flam. But the drums didn't sound as aggressive as they could be in my head, and so we had to find a way to do that. So Joe and I kind of worked together and just did some drum crushing. I thought I'd share that with you guys today. Let me show you what I mean. Here is the first half of the bridge going into the really awesome part of the bridge, and you'll hear the drums are okay, but they need something else. Let's take a listen.
Don't like your old life, let's start a new one. In this family we're all daughters and sons. Don't like your old life, let's start a new one. Just look around you, it's already begun. Don't like your old life, let's start a new one. In this family we're all daughters and sons. Take it from me, there's no...
All right, so yeah, it's a really cool part, and it's my favorite part of the entire song. So I'm sitting here thinking, how can we get those drums to just sound massive for those few bars, right? Right here.
Don't like your old life, let's start a new one.
So we have already some parallel compression happening on the drums, and we could adjust those faders, maybe turn up the compressed version a little bit. But one idea we had was to exploit the room mic. We have a mono room mic. Okay, not too impressive by itself, and if you watched the previous video, I pretty much used this mic as a cymbal knob. When I need more cymbals, I turn it up. But here's what we did instead. We pretty much copied it to a new track just for part of that song. So let me go ahead and copy part of it. I'm going to open up a new track here. New mono track, call it Drum Crush. And I'm going to make sure that I get the part of the song I need. So right on that downbeat, all the way through to the chorus. So let me take this part, copy, paste. So now I have another copy of the room mic on this part. All right, so what I'm going to do is first compress the crud out of it. So we took a normal compressor here, the Compressor Limiter 3 with Pro Tools. And one way to just crush it is to use a preset called Crush. How about that? Right, so it really gets an aggressive sound out of the room mic there. I'm going to turn that down a bit. Then here's a really cool thing we did was we took this mono room mic and kind of made it stereo, okay? And we did that with a short delay. So you can grab any kind of delay plugin, and what you can do is you can take, you know, a preset, let's say Early Reflections Large. Right? It just kind of gives it a little bit of reverb space, as it were. But there's two channels here, the kind of the left and the right. If you kind of increase the mix amount, like you turn up more of the delay in one ear versus the other, it kind of creates like a stereo effect. Right? It's just a little trickery on the ear, just hearing the reflections at different times. So it expands the one mic out a little bit, which is pretty cool. So it allows us to have that aggressive, crushed sound in the left and the right when all we had was a mono room mic. And then the only other thing we did was take a de-esser to kind of tame some of the cymbals because they were getting a little out of hand. And a de-esser is simply a compressor that's set to an EQ frequency, right? So you can use it to turn down usually the S sounds in a vocal. So we just kind of did the high frequencies and just kind of played around until we got it taming the cymbals a little bit. So we've tamed the cymbals a little bit, we've widened it out, and we've crushed the crud out of it. Let's bring it in context with the drums by themselves and see how that works, and then we'll bring it in context with the mix. Isn't that cool? It just adds more of a raw aggression to it. So let's bring it in context with the whole mix and get a right volume on it and see if it's working.
Don't like your old life, let's start a new one. In this family we're all daughters and sons. Don't like your old life, let's start a new one. Just look around you, it's already begun. Don't like your old life, let's start a new one. In this family we're all daughters and sons. Take it from me.
And just remember what it was like before. I'll mute the drum crush track.
Don't like your old life, let's start a new one. Just look around you, it's already begun.
Bring it back.
Don't like your old life, let's start a new one. Yeah, this family, we're all daughters and sons. Don't like your...
There it is, crushing some drums with a simple room mic, splitting it out to stereo, compressing it, a little bit of a de-esser on it. It's something to play with. Hope that maybe gives you some cool ideas. Use it, tweak it, experiment, make it your own. Again, this is Graham here at therecordingrevolution.com. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think. Hope you guys are making some great music this week. That's what it's all about. Appreciate all your feedback. Please subscribe to the channel and definitely subscribe to the newsletter over on the blog. You'll get the free ebook. You'll get all sorts of updates and tips and tricks right to your inbox. And you'll be up to date on everything that's happening at The Recording Revolution. Appreciate it, guys. Talk to you soon.